Conservatives are having a hard time defending their budget. They cut infrastructure, but pretended it's new spending. They cut hundreds of millions in provincial skills training, but pretended it was new money. They leaked information about a small tariff reduction on hockey equipment, then turned around and actually raised tariffs by over $300 million. A tax hike on almost everything. Why the shell game, Mr. Speaker? Why won't Conservatives tell Canadians the truth about the budget?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I note how well the budget has been received across the country. I note in particular the first issue that the member raised, the infrastructure program. Of course, this government is undertaking the largest infrastructure investment in Canadian history. That's why, Mr. Speaker, the budget is supported so strongly by the Federation of Canadian Municipalities. Really, the choice is the NDP going to vote against infrastructure once again, vote against the FCM once again, or are they going to stand with municipalities and with these infrastructure investments?
Mr. Speaker, 3 provincial ministers of finance from Alberta and from Ontario and from British Columbia have all expressed strong concern about the unilateral nature of the changes announced by the Minister of Finance in the budget on skills training. Since when is it a sign of progress for the federal government to announce a program, reduce its funding to 2007 levels, and then tell the provinces and the private sector that they're going to have to pay 2/3 of the price?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, one of the biggest economic problems we have in this country is not simply that there aren't jobs for people, but in many cases there are not people for jobs that could be filled. This is something this government has heard talking to Canadians all across this country. It's a matter that we are determined to address. Obviously, we are planning to sit down, discuss this with the provinces and the private sector and our partners. We do want to see a partnership on that, but it is absolutely important that we move ahead and make sure that our funds are used to get people into jobs where they actually can be working and supporting their families.